Hi, welcome to Revival Victoria. This is a website with the purpose of strengthening the Christian spirit in Victoria. So let's have a little look at Victoria, looking around. This is beautiful Victoria. You can see it all behind me. Absolutely lovely, lovely place. And the challenge is, what the heck are we doing? We seem to have forgotten our first love. So I remind you just to go and have a think about Revelation 2:4. That God does challenge us to remember our first love. And also, looking at further into the Bible, we need to really be strong at these times. Now, this is not going to be sort of an end times site. This site is all about strengthening Christian spirit, Christian people, just to get back, because there will be challenges ahead. We're facing challenges now, and there are more to come. Our Christian presence in this state, going back several years, down to the 60s, was about 70+% Christian people. A few years ago, that dropped down to 50. In the last census, we're under 50. We're now around 45%. So what is happening? Are we compromising? Are we just simply dropping the ball? So what I would like to do is, I obviously have to challenge myself. I've got to lift my game, and I would like some people to come along with me and pray for this site, pray for the success. And what really is going to happen is this will be guided by God. If it works, it's in His hands, because I'm not a fantastic orator. I'm not a particularly famous person, and so just like my friend Jonah, and we will touch on him on this site. I've tried to run away from my responsibilities, and it's all caught up with me. So I need to act. I need to do something, and yeah, the challenge for you is, if you can do it better, run with it. Because I got to tell you, I'm a little bit scared about all this. I feel like Moses when he had his chat with God, and God is saying, "Go do this," and he's saying, "Whoa, not me, go and get someone else." Or like Jonah, and God's saying, "Come and do this," and I'm going, "Run as fast as we can in the other direction." So I've been caught up. I'm here. Love you to come along with me. Have a look at what is around. The general consensus of the website is just to challenge us and just to get us thinking. I want to take you to John 15:2, where Jesus says, "I'm the vine." And God is going to cut off branches that are not bearing fruit. Now, we need to bear fruit, and we need to be stronger. We can't go on an evangelistic crusade, and this is not necessarily an evangelistic website, but we can't go down in those directions unless we're strong ourselves. And one of the reasons I see that people are dropping off a little bit is with Christians, quite honestly, have become a little bit compromising, become a little bit mamby-pamby. Yeah, this is all right to do. Yeah, I don't want to be too judgmental. Don't have to be judgmental, but we need to have these stands in ourselves. We need to be able to say, no, that's not for me. I'm not going to judge you. That's the job of someone else. But here are the rules. This is not for me. This is not how I want to, have my life. And we're in a situation now in Victoria, unfortunately, and this isn't a political statement. I do have a little political comment elsewhere, but it's not a political site. However, we're in a situation where we have leadership in this state that's very much against what we're trying to do as Christians. And how can that happen when there's supposed to be 45% of us or so in this state? Obviously, somewhere along the line, some of us are compromising. I'm challenging you not to. I'm challenging you to think deeply about your own life. Challenge yourself. Challenge me. Quite happy to have some feedback. I'm happy to be challenged myself. Um, but in the whole, really, really like you to come along with me. Going back to John, John 15:2 talks about being the vine, and God is going to winnow. He's going to harvest that vine. He's going to cut off the branches that aren't producing fruit. But the ones that are going to be clipped. They're going to be shaped. They're going to be a little bit chopped off here and there just to get them right. Which branch are you? Are you going to produce? Are you going to be, shaped a little bit here and there, or is it going to be a little bit harder? I take you to Revelation 3:16. There's an interesting that the verse is that particular chapter and verse, but 3:16, where God's pretty clear, you are lukewarm, I'm going to spit you out of my mouth. And that's what Jonah lived with. I've been there, and I've been spat out, and it's not pleasant. And I do encourage you not to join me in that little foray into this world. Let's move forward. Let's be strong. And the interesting part about 3:16 is you've got that verse, then you go to John 3:16, where it's the famous verse for God so loved the world, gave His only begotten Son. There's that verse 3:16. Remember the other 3:16. Revelation. If you're going to be lukewarm, uh, there's not a place for you. You need to get rid of the lukewarm. We need to be direct. We need to be firm, strong in our faith. That way, we can set standards for other people and abide by them ourselves. So there's the challenge. Please have a look around. I'd love to get some feedback from you. Also, love prayers. Love some support. Don't need financial support at the moment. God's looking after me. This is not a site to make money from. I have a vision to work with the young young adults in this state. Anything that is donated by here is going to go straight towards that vision. But in the meantime, enjoy Victoria. This is revival. Let's revive. Let's be strong, and let's go out there. Let's let's really make a stand for God. Bless you all. Take care.